All right. So, another day for tech support. I've been sick for a couple days, well, for a little bit, and I tried to record the other day and came out like poop. So, this time I'm good. Like, I got a little sinus, but that's it. But everything else is perfect. So, let's get back to it. So, let's do the first one, right? See how many people need some help today because it seems like every day. All right. My monitor from 2007 is turning on and off randomly by itself. Okay. Pretty old monitor, man. Pretty old monitor. I think you might need a new one. The monitor is Acer AL1717. Yeah, I know it's an old monitor. It's almost the same age as me, but I like using it as a second monitor. But it turns on and off randomly by itself. I sometimes flickers quickly and sometimes it'll turn off every 10 minutes, then back on later. And sometimes it doesn't do it for hours. Tried recording, but it's kind of hard to capture since it happens randomly. I could throw it away and get a better one, but I like one a lot. I like this one a lot. Yeah, like the comments, it could be a power supply on the board, not uncommon on older monitors. Like, I get it. You want to keep it, but it's old, man. It's old. Trust me, I don't like getting rid of stuff. I don't. I really don't. But sometimes you have to, man. 2007, it lasts a long time. So say goodbye. Okay. Okay. Next one. Yeah. Best way to transfer full Windows 11 system from one laptop to another. Hmm. All right, good question. Good question. Hi guys, I'm looking to buy a new laptop. I would like to transfer full system with all apps and data from old one to new one and then have a clean system on the old one. How can I do it? Easiest and cheapest. Old system is Windows 11 Home. I'm consider all options including swapping SSD between the laptops. However, wouldn't be the best option if it voids the warranty of the new one. I'm not sure about all drives, Windows license, and that's the case. All right, so yeah, you're gonna have to, if you have an external drive, right? First of all, if you have an external drive, you can transfer all your stuff to it. But if you don't have an external drive, get one. It's cheap. Switching SSD to another laptop, man, I wouldn't do that because it's an old laptop, right? New laptop has a newer SSD. I'd rather just transfer everything over. Oh yeah, another way. Just through the network. Like if your old one still works and your new one, turn it on, set up everything and then just transfer your files. I get that you don't want to deal with the whole Windows 11 like just the system just do it, but I think that's the easiest, man. Just reconcile all your files and just transfer them over. That's what I would do, right? Right. Okay, next one. Subtitles in Prime Video. What you want to read? The subtitle setting is not accessible in my mobile. It's been this way since the shittiest update in the month of October 25th. Okay. The subtitles cover half the screen of the mobile, and there is no way to decrease the font size. On connecting with the customer support, the guy has the audacity to respond that the settings is only available in iOS and not Android. The funny part is that they don't even have the solution, and the guy keeps repeating that he will take my feedback. Feedback's not the reason I've been called for 10 minutes. Anyways, what do you guys do? Well, if the app doesn't have the option to fix it, then what do you want us to do? Make you a new app? I don't have an Android, but if the app is updated and the subtitles are still not working, like, come on, come on, come on. There's nothing we can do. Okay, next. Updated drivers for photo scanner. Program runs, but menu won't appear on desktop. Photo scanner. Okay. This is an older Windows HP PC, and I recently updated the driver to connect the photo scanner. The program is running after installation and resetting the PC. Alt tap to focus on it does not work. The scanner is physically connected and runs, but the configuration menu does not pop up when I clicked on. I attach a photo for reference. See the photo? Right, see the photo. What is this? Epson. What is that? Okay, so it's not working. Scan is video and it runs, but the configuration menu does not pop up when I click on it. How many monitors do you have? I've had this issue before where, I have two monitors, but my TV connected to my computer. And every time I'll be like, where the hell is this screen? And I have my two screens on and the TV on, watch TV. Well, I was on my TV. So I just went to display. Easiest way, go to display, right? Display settings, and then just disable your monitors. If you have multiple monitors, and just use one monitor, and then it'll pop up in your monitor. That's it. Boom, fixed. Right? So that's what I would do. But if you don't have multiple monitors, it might not just work with that Windows, older Windows. That could be an issue. Okay. All right. My drivers are not installing. Too bad. I have a gaming laptop, and whenever I update my graphics driver using GeForce Experience, it won't install it. I have to manually install it by accessing the downloader file in my PC. And I have to reinstall it every time I restart my PC, or my EPS are gonna suck. My EPS already suck. But yeah, you're gonna have to uninstall the app, right? But you know what? This comment too, run DDU, display driver uninstaller. Yeah, that helps. Like whenever you have issues with drivers, this is when any driver, you can look up an uninstaller online, and usually the manufacturer has one where it will uninstall everything, the driver, the files, the cache, stuff like that, because that will help. So yeah, I will do that and then reinstall the app, and it should work. Pretty easy. Yeah, this is pretty good if you have this issue. Okay. Next. All right. Replacement mouse doesn't with receiver. I think you meant, or forgot a word, doesn't work with receiver. My Microsoft 900 mouse, left click stopped working around a month ago. Left click. So it's working. I attempted to try and fix it myself, but the screws behind the battery compartment were difficult to remove. Found a replacement on eBay and made sure all the serial numbers matched up, but I haven't been able to get it working with the keyboard. It shows up on the device manager, and I've done all the general troubleshooting, but still nothing. Okay. So the comment says, are you saying you're trying to use the replacement mouse with the receiver from the old mouse? So one didn't come with one? The new mouse can't be paired with a different receiver. It will only work with the one that came with it originally. Yeah, usually, right? And it says, yes, I was under the impression that it was the same make and model that will work with the receiver. Okay, so it didn't come with a receiver. So, yeah. You should have done more research. Just read more, people. Like, it's easy, man. Just read. You will find out if that receiver was able, to be able to pair it. That was one question you could have asked ChatGPT. I'm pretty sure you went through it. Like, can I pair this? Read the manual. Fuck. Beep. I said fudge. Okay, next. Asus ROG Zephyrus M16 screen issues. Screen issue, man. I had this weird thing happen to my laptop screen and I'm not entirely sure what the cause. Hopefully you guys can help out, or maybe someone had a similar situation. At first, only one line appeared across the whole screen. Screen screwed, man. It was dark grayish, and when I would hover over the cursor above it, it will become a different color, usually white. The same day, 2 more lines appeared. Yeah. It's a warning. Beep, 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 beep. It's gonna stop working. Same as the first one. At first, I thought maybe it's a driver related. A driver related for screen. No, man, come on. Soon after that, the screen wouldn't show anything at all. It was completely dark. Yeah, dead. As mentioned above, since I thought it was a driver related, upon turning on the laptop, fire up the BIOS screen, because I know the BIOS runs before the OS drivers. Unfortunately, dark again. Dark. Dead. This is not always the case. Sometimes screen that, oh my god, it doesn't matter if this is the case, not the case, or randomly, your fucking screen is dead, man. Go get your screen fix. Oh my god. If I include a second screen, the lines are not visible on that screen. Duh? Does that mean the screen is more probably in need of replacement? Nah. What do you think? Oh my god. It's a hardware issue, man. Being in denial, it's not gonna get you nowhere. Yes. Place your screen or get it fixed. Yeah. How to add Microsoft account after fully installing Windows 11? This is a real question. Long story short, I added the short part. It's never short. But a friend built me a new PC because I didn't have the time to do it. Did a great job, but as part of installing Windows 11 Pro, he forgot to tie in my Microsoft. No, he didn't forget. You just have to sign in, bro. Now when I turn the PC on, it just has the generic user login. How can I add my Microsoft account to the PC? Oh, that's great. Power user. I didn't want to read it because it's just dumb. You need help, yes. To go read. Go Google. Shit. ChatGPT would have helped. Any AI would have helped. They would have told you, hey, click on Windows, sign in. Fuck me, man. Are you fucking serious asking these type of questions? Couldn't Google it. How old are you? Disappointed. Did a Windows update. Black screen, no signal. Been like this for the past 5 minutes. SSD lightly blinking, mostly periodically. Is this normal? When do I hard reset? Well, if it's been like that for a long time, restart. If it does it again, go Google it. I think there was a Windows update that just messed up a bunch of Windows out there. And there, even Windows is saying to uninstall the update. So I will search that, but usually if it's been a couple minutes, leave it alone. But usually it will reboot, after an update. But if it doesn't, just reboot it. Because after you reboot, it will try to do the update again. If not, it will just go to Windows. But I will do that in Google if it's if there's a Windows issue. Okay. Installing GPS in laptop. Is it possible to install GPS on my laptop to track its location? If so, how do I go about doing it? You can add GPS to it, but must be a program that track the look. What? Did it get lost? Stolen? My head hurts with this one. Sorry. Was this a you, you could do this in Google, man. Look. Let me see. I'm a Google or even Brave. Whatever the fuck you want. Search. Let me see. See? AI. Fucking super easy. Just read. Read. Shit. Next. Is it normal for my CPU usage being way higher than GPU? Sometimes. It depends. Recently, I started playing Arena Breakout Infinite and noticed how my CPU usually goes 60 to 80% while GPU stays at 35 to 50%. Is this normal? Yeah. Like if the game uses a lot of CPU, yeah, it will go use CPU. Or a game that uses a lot of GPU, then it'll go the other way. But yeah, it's normal. Yeah. Okay. Apple AirPod Pro 3 unprompted notification. My husband's been getting a notification from his AirPod 3s each time he unlocks his phone, signaling that they are connected. The problem is the AirPods are in the case nearby and closed, so it should not show as this connection. Yeah, I've had this issue before. I've also been experiencing the notification as well when I'm near the case while I'm on the phone. However, I'm never connected to his AirPods, so instead I receive, "These are not your AirPods" pop up, but the case is always closed and both AirPods inside. This has been going on for 3 to 4 days. Today, the front line has also stopped working, but the case and AirPods are continuing to receive charge. Does anyone have a solution to this, or are they glitching, defected? Appreciate any help. So, on these, just take out the AirPods. Look in there. Is there gunk? Like earwax. Clean it. Just get some how do you say isopropyl alcohol. I don't know how to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. Is that 98, 99% alcohol, right? Those are pretty good to clean electronics because it's not going to affect anything. So clean it off, right? And see if that works. Because most of the time it is defective. Is an AirPod defective or the case is defective? Yes. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay, next. SSD got wet and wild. And I don't know what to do. My Kingston external SSD came into contact with oh my God, a lot of water while it was turned off. It wasn't submerged, but there was a lot of water. Since then, I haven't turned the SSD on to avoid short circuit, so I don't know if it's working. Normally, I was thinking about going to data recovery company, but I don't need data on the SSD to be recovered because everything's backed up. All I need is to be able to use the SSD again. Since I can't afford to buy a new one, what would be the best option? Take it to data recovery service, try using SSD anyway. Yeah. See, look, the first comment. If you can, first open it up and clean it down with isopropyl. See, I thought isopropyl alcohol, then put it back together and hope for the best. I wouldn't use it for anything important after that. After this, if it's working. Yeah. Isopropyl. Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah. See if you can open it. But if you don't care about the data inside and you don't want to open it, or you can't, or you ain't got no hands, I can plug it in. Who cares? Where's it gonna happen? Short circuit. But that's what I would do. You know, fucking shake, 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 shake the fucking SSD and see if you get some water out and wait for it to dry. Put it in rice. That could work. And then plug it in. But yeah, I wouldn't put any important files in it anymore because you run the risk of shit messing up. Okay. Okay. One more? Yeah, one more. Screw it. Automatically rename podcast episode files using the episode titles. I downloaded some episodes of a podcast via an app to my Android phone. The file names do not make sense to me. Is there a way to automatically rename the files so they can contain the title of the episode that display in the app? The MP3 files don't seem to have any tags or other info. Damn, people are lazy. If you search and you couldn't find anything, no, the impossible is not possible. You're gonna have to rename it yourself, man. Manually. Oh shit. Yep, I said it manually. You're gonna have to do that. One more? One more. iPhone says eSIM unable to activate. I bought an iPhone from Metro PCF from my mom and her eSIM is locked. It also said SOS on the right side. I went to Metro and they told me it was most likely T-Mobile's fault and they couldn't help us. They also said the phone was a T-Mobile phone. Like I literally bought it at their store, so how is that possible? As Metro as PCS. I thought T-Mobile and Metro were both together. I'm genuinely upset. I don't know what to do. I tried everything. I spoke to customer service. There were no help either. I went to multiple Metro stores and they were always telling us different things, so I literally wasted $800 on a useless phone. Does anyone have any advice? It says, can you not return the phones to the store you bought it from? Metro PCS return policy 14 days with original packaging and receipt to the store you bought it from. Yeah. Fucking return that shit. But if it was already on, reset the phone. Restart it. Like, that's what I would do. And go from there. Just make sure your Apple ID is not linked up to it, and then that's it. Go from there, man. Easy. Weird. Right? All right. One more, because I like the title on this one. Can my company see anything on my phone? Yeah, what the fuck you doing on your phone? Yeah. I have Teams, Outlook, and Authenticator on my phone. Can my company IT team see anything else on my phone, like messages, pictures, social media, website, etc.? Guilty conscience. This is my personal phone that I use with my personal Wi-Fi and whatnot. Teams does have access to my photo library. Don't be showing your booty, bro. I'm just a little concerned with having work apps on my phone and the one IT snooping around. All right, so if like whenever you sign in like through all these apps, right? And it depends if like IT has access to your whole phone. You know, like whenever I connected, when I used to work at Asurion and they had a phone, like IT had access to everything. Like you had to sign in and IT can lock it, unlock it, you know, stuff like that. But if it's only Teams, but Teams does have access to a photo library, so I'll be careful with that. Outlook and Authenticator, you know, it seems like it's just the Authenticator to authenticate stuff like from your apps and stuff like that. But overall, I would say I would just be worried about the photo library. Yeah, that's what I would do. All right, that was pretty good, eh? Pretty good. Yeah, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Yeah, I gave I gave advice to 16 issues. So cool. Well, if let me see. Oops. Which one is it? Which one is it? This one? All right. So if you've been watching, thank you. But yeah, if you have any issues, let me know in the comments, or I'm gonna do lives every day. Well, I'm gonna try, right? Maybe every other day. We'll see. But if you do have any issues, let me know on the comments. Because I got time. I'm paralyzed. Like, I'm being serious. Not just the pineapple with no legs. Like, I'm literally paralyzed. I got time. So if you let me know on the comments or on Reddit, man, I still gotta make it. It's Pina Text Bar. I'm gonna try to get that done today. But it'll be called Pina Text Bar. You can go in there and write it down. But so far right now, just write in the comments. I'll read them. Let me know, right? So like and follow if you like this stuff, But yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, bye.